Hi, everyone. Welcome to our presentation of Lululemon. This is Group 5. I'm Ellen Carlton.
I'm Dean Driver.
I'm Shigufa Nasri.
And I'm Samantha Slattery.
Before we reveal our new product, we'd like you to meet who we've designed our product for. Meet Olivia, the overachiever. Olivia is a 32-year-old working mom who's married and lives in the suburbs of Chicago. Since having her daughter, she's learning how to balance work and family demands. She's dedicated to her job as a marketing manager and has her eyes on a promotion. She loves that she's been able to embark on motherhood while working from home, but now that the pandemic concerns are easing, she needs to return to the office several days a week, in addition to needing to travel to meet with colleagues in other cities. Her style for work has evolved in recent years, putting comfort at the top of her priority list. She looks for clothes that she can wear to home or the office. But she also likes to have a little bit of edge with her clothes to help define her style. When she commutes to the office, she prefers items that are wrinkle-free and that allows her to look presentable once she gets into the office. She loves exploring her new neighborhood just north of Chicago. And like many millennials, she's addicted to her phone and has it with her at all times. She can often be found looking at Instagram fashion influencers like Maddie James and Catherine Matthews. She takes the L downtown when she needs to be in the office. While the commute's long, she appreciates having a little bit of time to herself to prepare for her workday or decompress before returning home and putting on her mom and wife hat. Now that Olivia's time is more limited, she relies heavily on the convenience of online shopping. She also views brands as an extension of who she is, so she's selective in which brands she buys. Some of her favorites are Amazon, Sephora, Trader Joe's, and of course, Lululemon. In addition to her Instagram addiction, she loves to binge watch shows once her daughter's asleep. And she also likes to rack up pins on Pinterest, and she has numerous boards to show for it. When it comes to fashion, Olivia feels it provides a way to express who she is. However, she's more budget conscious these days and needs a brand to prove their value if she's going to splurge on them. She recently expressed a frustration that many women have these days. I have a closet full of perfectly nice clothes that I haven't worn in 3 years, and I could probably pull together a nice outfit. But she added, I won't look 2022. I'll probably look 2015. So now that you've met Olivia and have an understanding of who she is and her needs, let's examine why we at Lululemon decided to relaunch our women's business attire line. Our digital marketing team first took notice when there was an uptick in searches for workwear. The team then looked at competitive research and saw that Nordstrom was reporting a 152% increase in workwear searches since 2022. The timing of this obviously coincided with people returning to work after being home from the pandemic, and they were looking to refresh their wardrobes with more comfortable pieces. Digging into the research a bit more, the digital team shared that Instagram ads for one brand touted a style known as power casual. Other retailers are calling it business comfort or work leisure. A New York Times article stated, heels are dropping lower or disappearing altogether. Pants are getting elasticized. Meanwhile, Lululemon sales have exceeded that of Gap and Banana Republic, indicating customers are willing to pay for comfort. LaFleur said that power casual portions of its site were generating triple the sales of those promoting more traditional items. Stitch Fix is also jumping on the trend and has been referring to the latest workwear trend as business comfort. After realizing women, were clamoring for new business attire options, Lululemon saw an opportunity to introduce new products to existing markets and sought to develop a line of women's workwear that would allow for an easy transition from home to office. We had a few items, but sales suggested that those designs weren't appealing enough to truly capture its fair share of the market. The new line will launch with a pencil skirt, or actually a skirt, which Shigufa will discuss later on. The line will also include pants, dresses, tops for a complete look. The fabric attributes will stay true to Lululemon brand using high-quality performance materials. And finally, we will be targeting millennial women aged 30 to 40 who are married with kids, as indicated with our persona Olivia. We expect to reach beyond this age group, but are focused on this segment to build a cult following, much like the introduction of our yoga pants. We believe that younger Gen Xers and younger millennials will take notice and also jump on this sophisticated, comfortable trend. Of particular interest in our digital targeting are women who travel for work or take public transportation and need their clothes to look professional and put together from commute to office. And now Dean will share the details on how this website and mobile applications for this line come to life.
Hi, I am really happy to take you now on a tour of our new website, showing these new products as they appear on our homepage and a product landing page. The first thing you'll notice is at the top of our website, the banner is one of our new airport shops. This lets shoppers like Olivia know that we are everywhere. When you're on the go and you need to pick up that last minute item you forgot to pack, we're there. Next, you'll see some featured products. The first is a pencil skirt, which we'll talk a little more about later, but also a variety of pants and dresses. When we first brought out this product, we tested it in several markets. We took some of the feedback from this, and we're showing it here because these shoppers are very much like Olivia. Heather B. of Washington, D.C. says, as a woman going back to work after having 2 children, Lululemon has made it easy for me to put together an affordable and comfortable wardrobe that fits my active lifestyle. Margaret L. of New York, New York says, I am a professional who uses a wheelchair. Your business casual clothing is comfortable, easy to put on, and always makes me feel fashionable. The no iron is a must for me. You'll notice that we used keywords here you'll see later in our campaign, we chose specific responses that use some of those keywords. That will help with our SEO and SEM. We also have a video here with a woman very much like Olivia who's out shopping for work clothes to let us know what she found at Lululemon. This is particularly popular with our mobile customers. I'd like to show you, in fact, what this site looks like on mobile. So we have fully optimized our website for mobile. We're going to switch to mobile view here, and you will be able to see that. You'll notice that things are stacked a bit differently. Everything is very easy to follow. It's easy to scroll down. We have the same features that are on our website, so we have used that best practice. Now I'm going to take you back. We're going to go back to desktop, and then we're going to show you a product page. So this is one of our landing pages for the pencil skirt. You'll see here that not only do we have some keywords in our important keywords in our product description, but we've also shown some of our features like our hassle-free exchanges and free shipping, and also suggested some other products in our collection that that shopper may be interested in as well. Now I'd like to take you on a little behind the scenes look and show you what it looks like to build this page. So what you're going to see here is in our products, we're going to go to the pencil skirt, and you'll see that we have included keywords from our campaign in the tags. This is very important for search engine optimization. It's also really helps define the description and the person looking for that particular item. You'll also notice, you'll see down here an example of what our search engine, our search engine listing would look like for that product. All right, now we're going to go on and talk about some paid advertising and our keywords and Google Ads. Well, I promised you keywords, and here they are. We've chosen keywords that fit Olivia's lifestyle, things like wrinkle-free and no iron and travel-friendly, airplane attire, business casual. So you saw a little bit how they were used in our owned media on our own website. I'm now going to show you in just a minute how we use them in paid media in Google Ads, and later you'll see how we use them in social media. And right now, it's field trip time. I'm going to take you for a look inside Google Ads to show you how the ads were built. Follow me. Well, here we are inside Google Ads, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour of our new campaigns. Now, these are not active yet. They haven't launched, so you're not going to see any data, but we can see the types of data that we'll be able to get. So let's go to the campaign level, first of all, and we'll look at our campaigns. We've done a search campaign that is also optimized across the display network, so it will appear in a variety of places. We will add shopping ads later once all of these new products are loaded and approved into Google Merchant Center. We can then go down to the ad group level where we are going to see all those wonderful keywords that we saw earlier. You notice that all of the hyphens and apostrophes have been removed because Google just does not like those type of things. And you're also going to see here all of the wonderful things we can get from this. The cost, the clicks, the cost per click, the impressions, the conversion value. So there we're going to go down. Then we can take you down to the ad level, and you'll see an example of what one of our search ads looks like as it would appear in a search. Last thing I'd like to show you is some of the things we've been able to do with audiences. We've targeted all of our audiences. We've kept everything very broad. You notice we use broad term keywords. We did include some long tail keywords to help with our search optimization, but we've kept everything very broad, particularly with things like our locations and our ad schedules. We have chosen to first target the United States and Canada, which are pretty big countries. It's a lot, we're not narrowed it down by city or state yet because we don't know which ones we want to target with this, but we're not going to roll it out to the whole world until we get a little more data. We've also been able to do our time of day. We've left this very broad. We're going to run it 24/7 until we know what time of day people are reacting to these ads. We could base it on data we have from our current ads from other products, but these products are very unique and new. So the other thing we've been able to do is devices. We are going to show this across, we want data across all devices so we know how to optimize ads best in the future for each of these categories. The other thing that I'm going to show you quickly is our audiences. And we can show you both our demographics and our psychographics. Again, we've left our demographics very broad. And I'm going to go in here and we're going to go into this, and you will see that we've left female. We've particularly targeted female, but we've also left unknown because we want to be sensitive to people that are gender neutral or gender fluid. We have also included all age groups because our product appeals to a lot of ages. We have targeted the top 50% of household income because even though our products are very affordable, they are not inexpensive. Then you can look at some of our psychographics, and we'll look quickly here, and we will look at the campaign level, and we will see that we are targeting some affinity groups, shopping enthusiasts, and some in-market segments, suits and business attire, and women's apparel. Well, I hope that now these will be changing, as I say, as we get more data. So I hope you enjoyed this very quick tour of our Google ad campaign. And next, we're going to talk about email marketing. Our email campaigns were designed by us, and we're using Constant Contact here for implementation. You'll see that I'm going to show you an example of 4 different emails. The first is when someone has opted into our email list. We just send them a thank you for joining us email with a link to our site and a code for 15% off their first purchase. We are following the best practices here with captivating subject lines, call to action buttons, links to social media, and the very important unsubscribe option. Our second campaign is for those who have received this but haven't used it yet. And this is your don't forget to use your discount code campaign, reminding them to take 15% off their first order and of the code once more. The third example is an example for our abandoned carts. You'll see, we see that you left something in your bag. Please go back and don't forget to take advantage of this discount. And then finally, our thank you for your purchase email. And in this email, we've also included an additional 10% discount if they'll participate in our customer satisfaction survey.
Moving beyond the website, search, and email components of the digital campaign, let's look at how we'll reach Olivia across social media. Olivia and her generation are digital natives. Therefore, she goes to digital channels first, and using search is second nature to her. Social media ads and posts are the leading channels for product discovery and are only increasing in their relevance over time, which is why they're an important part of our digital campaign. Olivia and her peers report doing all or most of their shopping online. She's prone to making spontaneous purchases as she scrolls through Instagram. Easy shoppability is key to the digital campaign strategy. And now Shagufa and Samantha will share the details for these tactics.
Thank you, Ellen. I'm going to be talking about Pinterest. So what value does Pinterest have in Olivia's life? Like many working moms, Olivia does not have much time to spend shopping online or searching for inspiration. Occasionally, when Olivia is looking to add to her wardrobe, she likes to look at one of her favorite influencers, Catherine Matthews' Pinterest board. Not only does Lululemon gain user-generated content from these boards, but they also get free promotion from these influencers who are adding direct links to our website and our items. In addition, we are able to see what keywords are being used for these posts, and we can target them to ensure we are reaching the right audience. Pinterest simplifies life for women like Olivia. By allowing users to add these URL links to each item in the actual photo, it makes purchasing very easy and just a few clicks away from those who see these posts. In addition, Pinterest shows users similar types of clothing from various brands right below the post, simplifying the user shopping experience. Pinterest is a great platform for Lululemon to market, as Pinterest users do typically earn higher incomes, and Lululemon does have a pretty steep price point among clothing apparel brands. Now I'll be talking about Instagram. So what value does Instagram serve for Olivia? After a long day of work and taking care of her kids, Olivia likes to unwind and check in with her social media to check on her friends and family's lives. Sometimes she gets a sponsored ad of something she was just talking about that happens to be her favorite brand, and that leads her down a wormhole of shopping, but it does not feel extremely taxing as she can shop in the same app that she's browsing her social life in. And that's exactly why Instagram is a great platform for Lululemon. When someone views our brand page and likes our photos, their shop algorithm begins to put these items and items similar to what they have been looking at and liking into their shop feed, making the shopping experience both personalized and effortless. In addition to shopping, Instagram is a great place for our brand to post promotional videos and photos and begin our Show Us How You Work in Lulu campaign. This campaign's goal is to promote a new line and gain user-generated content, which can be brought on Instagram. Sites like Instagram allow us to share a variety of content via different methods, which affects users' feeds differently. For example, IGTV is a great place to have longer videos, such as educational videos about our new line and how our material makes us different from other brands, demo videos, or even customer testimonials. And Reels is a great place for funny videos such as this, which I will be playing for you right now.
And here we go. I hope you're hungry for nothing.
So this is a place where women can show how items such as Lululemon's new pencil skirt have made traveling on the train feel a little safer with the built-in shorts inside. This can also be utilized by women who want to share their favorite pieces from the new professional Lululemon workwear line, or even do a little unboxing mini haul video for their feed. Lastly, the feed post can be used for pictures or videos that is great for promotional branding posts, as well as short commercials that we want all of our followers to see. Next, I'll be passing it to Samantha, who's going to be talking about LinkedIn.
Thinking about Olivia and our target audience, working professional women, our assumption is many anticipated consumers will already have an account with LinkedIn. LinkedIn also allows businesses like Lululemon to specifically target based on information available on user profiles. This includes targeting based on company, education, location, age, and gender. Lululemon can use this feature to target consumers like Olivia, who are more likely to purchase from Lululemon. LinkedIn's conversion tracking tool boasts higher engagement rates, decreasing acquisition costs by around 14% compared to other social media platforms. Lastly, of LinkedIn's 600 million members, roughly 40% log in daily, allowing us to reach our intended consumers when they're most engaged. Better results and lower costs are always a plus when selecting a social media platform. LinkedIn also allows for multiple ad formats, including messages, text, videos, and images. This allows us to be creative in how we target consumers like Olivia. Lululemon already has an active LinkedIn profile with over 645,000 followers. In order to advertise Lululemon's new apparel line for working professionals like Olivia, we will be leveraging the existing page to share posts, publish articles, and display video ads related to our work in the Lulu campaign. By posting engaging content, we can strengthen existing relationships with consumers like Olivia. To increase engagement, we will post articles highlighting relatable content like dressing comfortably and professionally while traveling, working in the office, or just on the go. Right now, Lululemon hosts a community hashtag #LululemonLife. We plan to introduce a campaign-specific hashtag like #WorkInLulu to encourage content sharing related to our new line of women's business professional attire. Additionally, we will build and strengthen brand advocacy by sharing user-created content or earned media through our page to reinforce and encourage our consumers to share positive reviews and sentiment with our products. After hearing our plans for digital and social media advertising, we wanted to share the metrics we're using to track our efforts. Related to email campaign, we'll be measuring open rate, click-through rate, conversion rate, average order value, and our list churn over time. For our social media efforts, we've split our KPIs across reach, including impressions, views, and followers, engagement, including reposts, shares, pins, likes, comments, and overall engagement rate, and loyalty, including conversion rate, purchase frequency, and purchase likelihood. Finally, we'll be leveraging social listening tools, Mention for social media listening, web search monitoring, and marketing automation, and Tailwind for listening and monitoring on Pinterest, because these are not currently available through Mention. Our social listening tools will allow us to measure volume, sentiment score, changes in volume and sentiment over time, and topics. So what else is being said online about Lululemon? The team noted and is actively tracking 3 areas for ethical considerations in support of our digital content campaign. Lululemon is carefully tracking relationships with manufacturing partners. As a brand that wants to represent a culture of inclusion where diversity is celebrated, equity is the norm, and action is the commitment, it's imperative to only partner with manufacturers practicing humane principles. Being part of the fashion industry brings additional responsibility to the environment through higher disposal rates during production, dyes in clothing that can be harmful to the environment, and cruelty to animals using animal-based materials like wool, fur, and leather. Lastly, Lululemon must pay particular attention to its impact on presenting unrealistic or misleading images of beauty ideals. Lululemon must remain proactive and cognizant of these considerations to stay in good ethical standings and keep consumers and the environment happy. We thank you for your time and appreciate your attention to our new digital content campaign.